Good evening, Board, Chair, Superintendent. I'm Ron Long, and I wanted to say that before we move forward with the new Florida Educators Health Trust, the FLEHT program as it's being affectionately referred to, I think we need to slow down and we need to ask some questions, because even though most of the counties have jumped on board with this, it doesn't really mean that we should blindly follow suit. The program, formerly known as FSHIP, comes with some real concerns that we can't afford to overlook. First, the financial stability. A recent report from Florida Tax Watch warned that the State Employee Health Insurance Trust Fund could face a $1.7 billion shortfall over the next few years. That's not a small number, and the solution being floated is, of course, higher contributions from employees and from the districts. And the modest 10% increase is already being circled in some areas. Then there's the cost to families. While the individual coverage may look reasonable on paper, $70 to $150 per month, family premiums are being described as astronomical. For educators with a spouse and children, that could reach up to $1,400 a month. That's over $16,000 a year coming out of their pockets and not going into savings. And speaking of retirement savings, with lower salaries and increasing healthcare costs, many teachers are already struggling to make ends meet once they leave the classroom, and adding this uncertainty of healthcare certainly only makes matters worse. Next, there's coverage limitations. The cheaper plans come with higher out-of-pocket expenses, and the larger, more complete plans, of course, have higher premiums. The dental and vision coverages are very minimal. One person even referred to the vision plan as worthless. Some of the educators are saying the coverage just simply is not worth the price. And finally, oversight and governance. This transition from FSHIP to FLEHT was supposed to fix problems, giving the districts a lot more control of what's going on. But districts are still struggling. They're still seeing higher claims. They're still seeing financial strains, and even having to cancel local contracts because of some of these costs. So before we rush into this program, simply because everybody else did it, let's take a breath, let's do our homework, and let's make sure this truly benefits our educators and our taxpayers, because honestly, to me, it looks like the same bureaucratic gas guzzler, just with a fresh muffler and new paint. Thank you for your time.
Thank you for your comments. Do we have any other comment?
We have no further public comments.
Okay.